Welcome to week 9 of our NFL picks. Last week was an interesting result.
We have a three-way tie.
Ethan, Christian, and John all won with 10. I had 9, so I am the ultimate loser.
That sucks.
You suck.
I'm a loser.
Let's get right into it. Thursday Night Football, the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets. Texans got a close win over the Colts, 23-20. Unfortunately, got some bad news on the injury front, losing Stephon Diggs for the year with a torn ACL. He'll be out for the remainder of the season. Nico Collins is still out. However, they are taking on a dumpster fire right now. The Jets are mega doo-doo garbage. They lost to the Patriots, who's also the last team they beat over a month ago. They're on a 5-game losing streak. They have made literally every move they can, and because of that, I'm just going to go with Houston because they're trending in the right direction. They're probably going to win their division. This will be another important win for them to do that.
You said the injuries were on Houston's side?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, their entire team can go out. All of them get replaced. They'd still beat the Jets.
No, I'm just really curious on what John's about to flip his coin for.
Right.
They're the
Heads
first pick of
for
the day.
Houston, tails for Jets.
John, one of these teams is 2-6, and the other's 6-2.
That's Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston's 6-2.
Okay.
I'm going to save you the problem.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to need this for another one. You know the one.
No, I don't, but go ahead, Ethan.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Oh, this guy.
So you don't like a winning percentage.
I swear, if they win now, I'm going to be really mad. Bye weeks, Pittsburgh and San Francisco, but nobody really cares about those, except Ross is playing really well for the Steelers, so credit to him, I guess. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The Cowboys have lost 2 in a row here, were competitive at first with the 49ers, fell way behind, then made a big comeback, and still lost, so they're 3-4. Atlanta got that big win on the road to sweep Tampa Bay. They're now 5-3. They're 4-0 in their own division, and I want to pick Atlanta because it makes sense, but I'm actually kind of divided on this one for some reason, so I'll go ahead and let you guys go first.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
No, I need the coin for later. I'll go Atlanta too. Something. I hate Texas.
So is your coin gonna explode after one use?
Yes.
I didn't know the coin can only be used one time.
Single use.
Look, I only have one of these, okay?
What? He's just going to lose the
You're
coin.
just not gonna pick
You
it back
can't
up.
pick it back up. It's literally not possible.
Yes,
to
the
the floor.
quarter stealer always steals them.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh man.
I'm going to go Dallas, though. I just got the weird feeling. I want Atlanta to win, to be clear, because I want Dallas to never win again.
I'm
But
also going to go Dallas.
I just got a weird feeling Dallas is going to hang around a little bit here, unfortunately.
I do love hearing Dallas should never win a football game.
How about them Cowboys?
AFC East matchup, the Buffalo Bills at 6-2 taking on the 2-5 Miami Dolphins. Dolphins lost this week to the Cardinals. Didn't lose Tua, though, so that's a good sign. He was able to stay healthy for the whole game. But that's pretty much it. They are not a good team. The Bills are a very good team. They stomped all over the Seahawks in Seattle, and I just think they're on a roll right now. I think they're probably, you can debate between them and Baltimore for the second best team in the conference right now, but I think that they are going to end up being the 2 seed, and because of my prediction for that, I'll also go for them this week.
I still have a personal prejudice against Buffalo Bills, so I'm going Miami.
I saw Tua slide for the first time last
Ever
week.
in his career.
So I actually am gonna go with Miami.
I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills, but I'll still be happy if not Miami manages to win.
Buffalo all the way this time.
2 teams desperately needing a win right now, the Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Raiders played a pretty competitive game with the Chiefs, ultimately came up with the L, though, and the Bengals were in the game through the third quarter with the Eagles and then gave up 20 unanswered and lost by 20 points. So Cincinnati's hanging on for dear life right now at 3-5, but this seems like a fairly winnable game. They actually haven't won a home game this year. They were 0-4 at home. I think that streak's going to end, and I think the Raiders are going to go down to 2-7.
I'm also gonna go with Cincinnati. I feel like they should just win this game.
I'm also going to go with Cincinnati.
I'll go with Cincinnati. Oh, sorry, Connecticut. Sorry, I thought we were.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But in all seriousness, I'm probably going to go with the Bengals. I feel like they probably got this one. If they don't got this one, then I lost faith in them.
Last chance to look at me, Hector.
The LA Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. The Chargers put a number on the Saints this week. But the Browns got a big upset win, defeating the Ravens with Jameis Winston throwing for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. This just shows that Deshaun Watson is indeed a football terrorist who makes teams worse. But I will go with the Chargers here. I do think they're a better team overall.
John got a real chuckle out of that one.
I mean, Cleveland's looking a lot more likable right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going with the Browns.
You know what? So
You know what? I'll go with the Browns. Why not?
yeah, Cleveland Browns. Screw you, Blake.
I really just got 3-1 in favor of the Cleveland Browns.
Jameis.
This is what I deal with, people.
Yeah, this is
what
going
I
to be
deal
your
with.
losing streak, bro.
I swear to God, if I get this one wrong, I'm going to go insane. If Cleveland wins again,
I mean, we're probably going to lose, but it'll be worth it for the bet.
Speaking of a very entertaining game, we have New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans.
There is
God dang it.
nothing entertaining about this game.
The two objectively worst teams in the NFL. Blake just walked out of the door.
I'm back.
These teams suck.
These two teams have nothing going for them.
Dude, if you put a gun to my head and told me I have to pick one of these two teams, I think I might take the bullet instead.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd rather get shot.
Yeah.
I remember what I was going to use the coin for. Okay.
You're
You
using
did not
it for
use the coin
You're
for
using
this.
it for the tank bowl? Are you kidding? Just pick one. Don't waste it.
It's just a 50-50.
Dude,
man.
I'm picking New England. I don't know about the rest of you. At least they have 2 wins.
Bro, I
you
think
know?
I'd rather choose the at, man. There's no good choice.
That might be the better choice. It's heads.
Alright, I'm going with New England.
I don't feel comfortable going New England. I'll go Tennessee.
Tennessee it is.
Hey, well, to be fair, I don't feel comfortable going New England either. I also don't feel comfortable going Tennessee.
I went Tennessee one time in the past, and I think they completely got demolished.
Yeah,
and
they-
lost horribly.
Well, if you don't know what's happened to the Titans this past week,
Coin hasn't exploded yet.
the Denver Broncos are Ethan's new second team. Bo Nix is playing pretty well,
Just don't look at that one game where he threw for -9.
but they won, so he's a winner.
He's really
He
good.
motivated the defense, okay? Also, it was against the Jets, so it's actually a very unimpressive win now, looking back. Ravens lost to the Browns, which was pretty surprising. I think that Denver is actually getting Baltimore at a decent enough time where they could potentially upset them since they were already on a 1-game losing streak, but I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think they'll get a little bounce back, but I think it'll be a close game.
I mean, I'm going with Denver, so they've treated me right so far.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver. Broncos country, let's ride.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Washington at the New York Giants. I was telling John earlier, Washington, I think will win, but what if the Giants win? What if they win? Because obviously, I don't even think I have to recap their game against the Bears. Everybody knows what happened. The Hail Mary, one of the best plays in franchise history to win the game. But what if it's one of those disappointing games? I'm not going to pick the Giants because the Giants are horrible and they just lost to the Steelers and now they're 2-6. But I don't know. I think this is going to be a close one. I think the Commanders are going to have to go on a drive to win this one at the end. But I think they're going to get it done.
I avidly refuse to choose any teams that are based in New York, but this one is tempting. But I'm still going to go Washington.
I mean, I went with Washington. I really feel like we should have won last week a lot easier. We played on offense extremely well and just didn't make it into the end zone, getting 3 on every drive imaginable. But then our defense was let's make this game interesting. and then we got bailed out with a Hail Mary that was beautiful. So if we play as well as we did on offense, we should win this game pretty easily.
Yeah,
So we all picked Washington, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
4-0 sweeping is Washington. That hasn't happened in 30 years.
Who'd have thunk it, man? Giants are an XFL team. So that's
Oh,
true.
speaking of accessibility,
Oh,
The New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, no.
XFL matchup. Oh, God. The Saints have lost 6 straight games. They might get Derek Carr back. I don't know if it's going to get a ton better for them, but at least Derek Carr can throw the ball. Spencer Rattler really can't. And Carolina is a football organization that
somehow
does play games. With how bad New Orleans is, it's embarrassing that Carolina is going to end up losing this game by at least 20 points, but I go with the Saints.
also going to take the Saints.
I will say, though, if the Saints lose, Dennis Allen's getting fired. Like, he's gone, bro. It is over.
I think this year's been the worst thing to happen to New Orleans since Hurricane Katrina.
That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. 2 weeks
And
in
I
a
think
row.
it's going to get even worse. I think Carolina's going to take home this W.
no.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
I'll
going
agree.
Carolina.
I just
Hurricane
have a
Bryce
feeling
Young.
that this is the shining moment that the Panthers are just going to win once and then never again.
Why are we picking the Panthers?
Can I switch my vote to the Panthers?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going with Carolina.
The Jacksonville Jags, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jaguars almost pulled off the upset against the Packers. Jordan Love left the game early, and that helped Jacksonville be able to stop them a little bit easier. But Malik Willis came in and got the job done. Jags are 2-6 now. Got to give them credit for playing close, but they did also lose Christian Kirk for the year to a broken collarbone injury. Philadelphia just beat the crap out of the Bengals, and they're better. I think they're back on track. They're going to contest with Washington for the division. It's between those two, and I'm going to go with Philadelphia this week as well.
I'll also be going with Philadelphia.
I don't like Philly, but you know, they're probably gonna win.
The Eagles are going to show Jacksonville how they do it in Philly.
Let me instruct you how we battle in the city of Philly.
Dougie McBuckets.
All right, so we've got Tyreek Stevenson and the Chicago Bears taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Tyreek Stevenson was taunting Commanders fans on the final play of the game instead of defending the Hail Mary. He goes over and he bats it up in the air directly to Noah Brown for the catch for the Hail Mary. So he's a complete clown. Arizona's a decent team. They beat Miami, and they're 4-4, and I think they're going to continue that streak. I think they're going to be this kind of team that is streaky throughout the year. Well, they'll go on a win streak, and then they'll go on a lose streak. And they're on a 2-game winning streak right now. I think they extend it to 3. Give me Arizona.
I'm gonna go with Arizona. I think they're the better team.
Cardinals country? I don't know.
Any other jokes? And we got anything? What do you got?
I'm still deciding if I want to go for the Bears or not.
Do you really want to go with the Bears?
I get it. He's a clown. He's a goofball.
Their whole
A
team
silly
are
guy.
clowns.
The Bears are going to get roasted because Arizona's oven.
I'm going with the Bears. I just got a gut feeling.
I hate you.
I know. Next game up, we have the Detroit Lions at Green Bay.
All right, so the Lions are on a heater right now. They've won, I think, 4 in a row. 5 in a row? 5 in a row because they're 6-1. They beat the Titans 52-14. Packers had to scrape by against the Jaguars, and Jordan Love and Jair Alexander, whose jersey I got on, and Evan Williams, the rookie safety, all got hurt. They might all play, but I got to be honest, guys. I love this team, but like I'm having a tough time seeing it beating Green Bay this week. I'll pick Detroit, although I do think Green Bay will beat them when they play in Detroit later this year and split the series.
As long as Jordan Love doesn't get injured a third time.
Yeah, well, he hurt his balls. It was a groin injury, so
Yeah, you can't fault the guy for racking his nuts.
yeah.
Let's go Detroit.
Yeah, I think. By the way, I think.
You got the wrong ball, bro.
I think he'll play this week. I just don't think he'll be up to 100%. That's kind of my thought on that.
Okay, so you all know I'm picking Detroit. This is going to be revenge for Thanksgiving last year.
Well, I'm
B
also,
word.
Blake,
I'm also going to be going with Detroit. I just don't got a lot of faith in Green Bay right now.
the LA Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Rams got an absolutely desperately needed win against the Vikings. Saved their season. Cooper Kupp's not going to be traded now. They're 3-4, and I do think actually they're going to win this division. I think that with everybody healthy, they're going to do a great job in this very mid NFC West, and that starts by beating Seattle and getting on track. Seattle lost by like 30 to Bills, so I don't really trust them anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you, Blake. I'm, for once. Okay, not for once.
What the heck, man?
I'm sorry. I ran out of jokes, and the only joke is bullying you. But, yeah, I agree with you. Rams beat Seattle. Seattle, you better skedaddle.
So the only joke John has left is to make fun of one of our jokes.
I'm going with LA.
We'll be going with the Rams.
Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Screw you, Shane Steichen. Anyway.
I swear if the Vikings lose to this, I'm going to scream.
If the Colts win, then I'll be so mad.
Well-
I might crash out if Flacco and the Colts go to Minnesota and win.
Dream
Because
just
then,
for the game at Minnesota.
what am I even supposed to do when we come back next week? How do I explain that? Like,
After the whole rant.
yeah, and then if they
You're gonna have to make an apology video.
No. No, do you want me to get you a ukulele?
You should have to play bass.
I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you. My Joe Flacco apology video while I play songs on bass.
It's definitely a Rush song.
It's just titled "I'm sorry." Parentheses Joe Flacco.
Moving on to our last game of the week, we have Tampa Bay Bucks at Kansas City.
So Tampa Bay lost a close one to the Falcons. Honestly, pretty respectable effort considering they were missing, obviously, Chris Godwin for the year. Mike Evans out for a few weeks. They put up 26 points, but their defense is kind of trash now, which blows for them. The Chiefs, meanwhile, had their most complete offensive game this week against the Raiders, except for another Patrick Mahomes pick. He now has 9 on the year. Chiefs will win the game because, I don't know.
Kansas City, this time, will run out of steam.
I feel like Kansas City's just now picking up. Just picking up, even though they were already winning all their games. If they start looking like Kansas City last year, and the year before, and the year before,
And the year before.
And the year before.
And the year before. And the year before. God
Yeah.
damn it. What was the last time they were stinky?
Alex Smith. Kansas City's gonna
What
win.
a term. What a term to describe these people.
Kansas City.
When's the last time they actually lost?
We already know that the NFL's rigged in every single way, so we're going Kansas City. They're going to go make the playoffs. They're probably going to make the Super Bowl, like one of the last 2 games.
All right, so that's it for our video this week. Thanks for tuning in. So it was a paper flip. That almost landed. That would have been sick, but it didn't, so never mind.